Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi. So this is the CEO at E-Skūteri. So you're located in Riga, and last year you made approximately 300K revenue in your business. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. So we have worked for the past month together creating content, and I would like to ask you a few questions about it.
Yeah, sure.
So the first question is, how was life before we started working together? Was there anything that was missing from it?
The situation was like that. We had employees, we launched new services. One of the issue was that we didn't have much time for marketing, as it is a pretty important thing for a business. I was also studied marketing and commercial, all these things, but I didn't really have time for that. So therefore, I came across you guys. As I remember, we met at a networking event, which was also awesome. And then, yes, I started to communicate with many guys, and it was really beneficial for me, and I think you as well. We started to communicate with Antoine's, get to know each other better. Then we just started cooperation, talked about many things, about technical things, and how we can implement that into something beneficial. Therefore, the Antoine's are here, and yes.
Before we go into too deep with the specifics of what we did, what was the root cause of the problem? Was it the time, or was it that you didn't have anybody here, or maybe you had somebody but there was no quality in the work? Yeah, so what was the main root cause of the problem?
Okay, when we consider the marketing itself as a whole thing, problem was we had before agencies which do all these things when it comes to marketing. They put many TikTok videos in our account, but problem was that, in my opinion, they were not so quality as I expected, as TikTok is just another platform. Maybe it is just not so important for that, but I met Antoine's with his team, and we started to make first videos, and I understood what I have to deal with, who I have to deal with.
So what was one thing that made us different from other people?
I really liked the quality of your job, not only video editing, but also how do you roll the camera and film and figure out the text, what I have to say, and all these things combined made a perfect variant for us, for our services which we were advertising. I would say the quality and your job which you put into. It's really awesome.
So actually great. You actually answered. I had another question, which was, what did we do different that was a bit different from the first one? But you already answered. Thank you so much. So the next one would be, what was one change in the business that occurred after our collaboration?
First of all, once we launched video campaigns in our Facebook profile, as we were advertising rent service, new rental leads just came with a flow, I would say, in the first minutes, I would say. And it was really unexpected. I didn't really think it will be possible for us, for such a small Latvian market. This was because of hard work which was done.
So at the moment, throughout the whole campaign that we have published, we had made 3 video clips, and from those 3 video clips, one went to €1.64 per lead. So per person that becomes a lead, it just only costs €1.64. So my next question would be, would you recommend us to other people?
If I would have such a friends which would run business, of course, but if I would have, I obviously would recommend you for sure.
So let's imagine somebody's watching at the moment, and he's maybe searching for a company that makes some content, helps with leads. What would be one reason why they should take action and start working with us together?
First of all, for all of you, you should understand that marketing in a business, this is just not only the main thing, but the crucial thing, yes, for those who want to really get successful leads and close deals. This is just the thing which you have to consider as social media for us as a people, as internet users, is a very, very useful thing. Sometimes we just spend time there to have fun, but this is the place where people meet each other, not only friends, but also businesses and the solutions for their problems. So you have to consider this thing.
All right, David. Thank you so much. This was a pleasant talk. So see you soon, guys.
See you soon.